room with 6 shelves of designer handbags, a little black lady Dior, an emerald green patent leather Gucci, a quilted Chanel flat bag with heavy gold chain detail, a red Celine, a beige Prada. The first time I came here, I ran my lambswool duster over the faces of them all and wondered about the girl who owned them. And now she's here, naked. I ascend the grand staircase, bucket in one hand, mop handle in the other. First, I mop the master bedroom, which belongs to Emily's mother Camilla, until the dark hardwood is slick with water like the glaze on a chocolate cake. Camilla is a white-haired, toast-clad version of Emily, another 6 feet of sinewy limbs and implausibly good bone structure. She has the skin of a woman who holidays frequently, freckled with sunspots and crepey in the folds of her décolletage. She has a lot of chunky metallic jewellery and something of a patronising expression. You can't tell if she's looking at you like that because she's misplaced her glasses or because she just thinks you're really, really stupid. She's the type to tell you all about her safari in Kenya and her skiing trip to Val Thorens with unnecessary detail, little slips that betray her lack of awareness. The villagers were so pleased to see us. Of course, they live in such terrible poverty. It really means so much to be given the opportunity to share their culture. That kind of thing. Emily's still out there in the sun, resting bitch face, behind gold-framed sunglasses. Her tan skin shiny from the lotion and gleaming in the sunlight. Her body is perfectly sculpted. 2 round breasts with nipples that both point upwards. Toes painted white. For a minute, I tried to search her taut, blemishless skin for a flaw, squinting at her through the window. Then she reaches for her bottle of sun cream, feeling for it, stark white against the rich watered green of the grass, and shatters the stillness. My heart pounds. I suddenly feel like a pervert and shift slightly out of view. But I keep watching her, sitting up and rubbing lotion onto her outstretched legs, her spine protruding slightly. This is the part of the ad where a voiceover would play, specially formulated for 24 hours of hydration. A close-up of the expensive, translucent, probably coconut-scented cream melting into her skin. The vacuuming has stopped. There's just the birdsong and the crickets now. A bumblebee bumps around the cracked window for a few seconds before giving up on trying to get in. I close Camilla's door behind me, leaving my mop bucket in the hallway. I get a feather duster out of the airing cupboard and climb the 2nd flight of stairs to Emily's room, head straight for the wardrobe. A whole room of its own, 6 meters in length, racks of gowns and mini dresses and silk slips hung beautifully along the whole perimeter. Rows of colour-coded jumpers folded up and stacked according to cut and shade, enough to fill a boutique. A revolving cabinet, 6 feet tall and filled with lush velvet bags and gleaming once-worn shoes. Each compartment is tantalisingly lit, so that its contents glow behind the glass. Taking this in, I have the sudden urge to destroy something, to violate this girl in some way, to exact a little revenge. Putting my feather duster down, I open the top drawer of a large cabinet and find it filled with lingerie, carefully categorised with grey felt dividers, tulle, cotton, silk and satin, knickers rolled into rosettes, corresponding bras, a sky blue suspender belt embroidered with daisies, which I put in my pocket. I catch my reflection in her ornamental mirror. It has a black leaf design, a stem curling around the frame and crossing the centre. I run a finger along it, and its velvet feel surprises me. My face is fragmented by the design, carved into pieces. A hooded eye, iris almost black, chin with a dimple in the middle of it. At my eye level, there's half a lipstick mark pressed onto the surface. It's faint, as though someone was admiring their reflection so closely that for a second they found themselves kissing the glass. From out of the window, I can see she's gone, leaving her towel twisted up on the grass. I shove the evidence down into the depths of my overall pocket, close the cabinet drawer, feel the sweat prickling at the back of my neck.